Good evening. It's that time of year again, huh? Eggs. There's 10 locations that spawn eggs in the game. Convenient since you need 10 eggs, but you can't just go out and pick up the same egg 10 times, or this video wouldn't exist, so let's go over that. What the quest is really asking of you is for you to pick up an egg from 10 different locations. When a player joins an open space location, if there's anyone else in the world that is already in that map, the joining player will usually be sent to the existing instance, and if there isn't one, a new one's made. When a map is loaded for the first time, asteroids begin spawning and so do eggs, usually in between around 5 and 10 minutes. Asteroids can spawn in many places seemingly randomly at once, but eggs don't follow the same rules. Each map has 3 set locations that an egg can show up at, and like a quantum tower crystal, they only pick one and they stay there until they're picked up, at which point they wait another 5 or 10 minutes to spawn another. So how do you avoid lining up for the next spawn like a concert bathroom porta-john where they ordered catering from Taco Bell? You get around it by knowing all the spawns, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you. Don't worry about your clearance rank either. For the duration of this event, you could jump to all the sections that you need to in order to get these things into your inventory, regardless of how brand new your account is. 10 sectors. Here they all are, in the order we will go through them. The first egg spawn location in New Eden is near the central station above the city dome. The second is on the north side of the North City Dome. And the last egg spawn location is hiding near the storage tanks in the northeast corner of the map. After I show you the 3 possible places that the egg could be in each sector, I'll show you the route that I would recommend for farming, and I encourage you to fly along with me. The setup that I will be using is nothing special. Any tackler with cruise engine can do it, but if you have a recon, that can also work nicely. Any ship that can cross large distances in small amounts of time, or just generally stay away from combat, will do great here. In Jericho's home sector, the first egg spawn location is atop the northern hall of the station. The second is near the empty crate racks. And the last spawn location is atop this asteroid. In Guardian 17, the first location is directly in front of the southeast station exit on the ring. The second is on top of this guard turret outpost. And the last is on top of the new Ellydium Theta gate. If you have negative enough karma, the guard turret outposts will shoot you, but it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. In Monolith Remains, the first egg spawn location is directly down from spawn. The second is the Z-joint of the southernmost tunnel. And the last spawn location is in the center of the map just above the main platform. In Water Harvest, the first spawn location is in the loading bay near this federal freighter. The second spawn location is on the edge of the plasma anomaly. And the last is above the city dome. Northern Mining Station is by far the hardest location. The first egg spawn location is far underneath the map with no easily discernible markers. The second position is well defined at the eastern edge of the map near some structures. And the third position is far above the map, again with no easily discernible markers. The Ellydium plant makes it easier though. The first location is in the energy generator bowl, the second is in the loading bay next to this federal freighter, and the last location is on the hexagonal platform of the transports that dock to the hangar in the PvE mission. Inverter might be easier to find the eggs in than Northern Mining Station, but it's far more likely to just kill you. The first spawn is on the lower section of the platform, slight right out of spawn. The second spawn location is inside of an energy pillar at the opposite side of the map from spawn. Rest in peace, Derp. The last egg spawn location is off the east of the map, not too far vertically from the nearby platform structure. In Northstar Crash Site, the first spawn is behind the center silo. The second is atop the blue spotlight. And the third is in a tight cave, so be sure to go slow into it, because if you don't, you might end up like me, micro-warping into a spawning Naglfar clone. Finally, in Nova 17 Complex, the first spawn is at the top of the main station's tallest central pillar. The second location is on the second deepest pillar at the bottom of the station. And the last one is under a rock not too far from the second location. When you're done, you'll be greeted with your new ship, the Pterosaur, the rank 3 covert ops interceptor, and its new weapon, the Doppler laser. I wonder where we've seen that before. Well, until next year.